Alright, welcome back. So, got someone to meet in New Wernshire. That's for our story progression. But I might go ahead and do just a little bit of exploring. Because we do have new side quests available. Apparently on Hermit's Isle. But what's over here to the north? What have we got going on here? Hello? I heard there was a side quest around here. Anyone? Side quest? Ah.
This one job has some nice rewards. If you're able to see a white door in your mind, I urge you to seek me out.
Oh shit, the door!
Magnolia, the radiant diva of the equilibrium.
A white door.
I don't think we'll be able to help out with this.
Actually, I can see that door.
What do you mean?
Somehow, it appears in my mind's eye every now and then. But I don't know what it means.
You've never mentioned this.
It didn't mean anything until now.
If that's the case, it would be worthwhile to pay the lady a visit.
Yeah, I want to know more about it. Let's head to Farnsport. Into the Maelstrom. Ah, this one was mentioned in the rewards board. Quite a while back. No loitering, move your ass. I don't want to join the walls. The merchants fled the city the moment the enemy's soldiers entered. Now, there are no ships left to flee this rotten place. My hatred for Ascania runs deep, but upon seeing all the corpses, I've lost any desire for revenge. What are we humans even doing? The wall. Please, Princess Amalia, save us. Not only does the woman in this shack tend to our sick and wounded, but she also takes care of shells. Helping shells is pretty useless if you ask me. Nothing can rescue them from their fate. That aside, she's also a fortune teller. Strange combination.
So, can I be of service? Do you need your futures read? An injury healed, or a disease cured?
Actually, it's about the job offer. I can see the white door.
Oh, about that. You're not the first to claim that, and to try and get the reward money. Does that door show up in a lot of your dreams?
It only appears to me during the day, when I'm awake.
Oh, does it now? And what do you see behind the door?
Behind the door? Actually, it's always closed.
When you push the door handle, does the door open, or is it locked?
I'm afraid I don't know that.
Why?
I see the door, but my body is not there. I can't go to the door and open it.
Can it be? I've had about 100 people come up to me and say they see the door, but you're the first one where it might actually be the truth. Come here. Let me touch your face. Impossible.
What was that?
This energy, that door, it's divine. What luck! The radiant diva of the equilibrium, am back on the scene. Your name was Glenn.
What's going on?
I'm not a simple fortune teller, no. I can see into people's minds, into their dreams, or I used to be able to. Once I could see the door like you, and even open it. But now it doesn't even appear for me anymore. That's why I need you. You'll make the door show itself, and I'll open it.
I don't understand a word.
Follow me.
What is wrong with these people?
They are shells.
Shells?
People without a soul. You haven't heard of them. You haven't seen much of this world, have you, girl? Well, if you need an explanation, the Divine Diva is here to help. So you know that when a person dies, their ether or soul flows into the Maelstrom, mixing with the other souls there, and eventually is injected into a newborn, right? That's the cycle of life. Well, there is a problem with this cycle. The amount of ether in our world stays the same while more and more people are being born. The average person nowadays has therefore less ether inside their body than they had 100 years ago.
Which is also why the potential for magic grows weaker and weaker with every century.
Exactly. It might even happen that a life is born without any ether, as you can see here.
That's horrible.
But there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, except having children, I guess.
But we are not here for the shells, but for this man.
What's wrong with him?
He had thrown himself off the roof of his house. His life is not in danger anymore, but he is in a coma and is not waking up. His mind is locked up for some reason.
What does that have to do with us?
Oh. Thanks to Glenn, we can now go into his mind, look for the cause of this malady, and heal him.
What? Ah, you're a soul seer. I've heard of them. They can heal the wounds of the mind.
Come on, try it out. Then you'll understand it.
I'm not entirely convinced.
Pop-a-la-pop. A door as beautiful as yours is something I've only seen of my master. That would be such a waste.
Hey, cut it out.
Glenn.
And you all shall tag along as well.
Okay, we're going in. Where are we?
You're still in the back room, but your ether is communicating with the man's own. What you're seeing right now is his mind.
Cut the crap and let us out of here. Where are you, anyway?
I'm watching from outside. If you want to come back, there's only one way. Find the cause of this man's trauma and help him.
You've got to be kidding. So sassy a minute ago, and now she's not saying anything.
Guess we have no choice. Let's look around. Alright, roped into something I didn't agree to, but here we are. What do we got here? I don't know if removing that fragment would be a good thing or not. Okay, I guess I should take it. Ah. Okay, so this is sort of a puzzle room. So I have to put this somewhere that'll be more useful. House connects left and right. Can bridge do anything here? It cannot. about here? Okay, no, this just goes off into nowhere space. That's another left and right connection. I can't use two in the same spot, I don't think. Oh, but house goes down. So I could put cliff here. Wait. Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna have to try some different things here. I must need a cliff over there. So put house back. But the bridge doesn't connect. Oh, wait. Will cliff work here? It does. And the last piece I have to work with is bridge, which doesn't work for me. I'm at a bit of a loss. Wait. But that could connect on the other side. Perhaps.
But I don't have any more fragments to work with. What am I to do with that? So we got the house here. And nothing over here.
Wait. If I put the bridge there, that'll give me an access. That should give me access to an area I couldn't go to before. Right? The bridge back. I also take the cliff back. Because I need a way to get to the other side. Dio, welcome on in. Chained Echoes is going great. I'm over here doing some puzzles right now. And it seems like I'm missing something here. There couldn't be anything more at the very start, right? Nope. So I'll take that with me. I can only get across here with house or cliff. So where does bridge go? Doesn't look like there are any more fragments to collect. So I need to get through with just these three. No way to pick up that one after crossing, unless... Aha, this connects. Now we're cooking. And that should be everything I need to get to the end. So, cliff, house, bridge. Yep, that's set up. I can go down here, round to the other side to put down the bridge, and that should complete the path. There we go. Now, where's this guy's trauma hiding? Isn't that the man from the hospital bed? I'm sorry, my dear.
Why are you crying, Father?
Here, drink this. To the last drop.
It tastes bitter. I'm getting so tired.
This will spare you from the horrors of war. We'll meet again soon, my sweet child. He poisoned his daughter and threw himself to his death. There's the catch, yeah.
Phew, such a bummer. Well, we still have to help him. Let's get this over with. What do we need to do? Find the scar in his soul. It will look like a rift in the air. And then, I'll take over and heal the wound.
Well, the guy did survive at least.
There it is. Give me a second. We're back. Great. Outstanding work. Glenn, you are the chosen one. Together we will be able to help many people. Through the guidance of the Radiant Diva of the Equilibrium and your beautiful door, we will save the world.
But what is this door? Explain it already. Alright, so we're finally getting a bit of lore into the door inside Glenn's head.
I'll do anything you want, you wonderful person.
Wait, what? We're in front of the door?
Right. Earlier, I sped through everything. We went directly through the door and into the man's mind, but now I'll give you a little more time. Come and see.
I see a starry sky down there, a few 100 feet below us.
Not quite. You see the reflection of a starry sky in the vast silent ocean, and that ocean is nothing but the Maelstrom.
You're kidding. We can see the Maelstrom?
That's right. An immeasurable sea composed of the ether of the deceased, and up here in the night sky above that ocean, the ether of the living shine like stars. This place is the connection between the Maelstrom and our world.
Hard to believe. This is a side quest, by the way.
Every star is a living being. We are one of them, and next to us are hundreds of thousands of others, all living beings of Eldria. Unfortunately, we cannot see our neighbors directly, but only through the reflection in the Maelstrom. Fortune tellers look into this reflection of the stars, and thus into the life of that person. But since it is only a reflection, it is quite inaccurate. This is where my ability comes in. I can take us close to the Maelstrom. From there, we can look up and communicate directly with the stars. That's what we did with the man earlier.
I'm not sure I fully understand.
That's fine, my dear. Just by being able to manifest the door, you're already something special.
But why can I do that? And why can you lead us here?
Question time is over. A lady must have her secrets too. Glenn, are you alright?
I'm fine. Thank you.
He can tell you about what happened later. Here, my love, your reward. You are welcome here any time, but now I need my rest. This man here will need a few more hours to wake up, then I'll turn him over to the authorities. Don't make that face. We will surely meet again. The Radiant Diva of the Equilibrium is always there for you. Ho 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 ho!
A rusty sword. Okay. That gives me something for the rewards board. What's up?
Thank you so much for helping me, Glenn. If you need my help in the future, I will gladly return the favor.
Alright, that takes care of that. Add another side quest marker on Hermit's Isle. Let's see what that's all about, if I can find it. No map. So I'm just gonna have to wander around until I run into whatever this is. Well, that was quick. Hey, are you okay?
Where am I? Oh, interesting. Red hair and a white tan. It could be from the sun, but you don't look like you do much outdoor work. Are you from Nebralia?
What?
Did you see that gnarly wave? Took me right out of the boat. But I guess I landed here. Wanted to get to it anyway. This is the island of the infamous clan, isn't it?
Something like that.
Something like that. You're funny. Well, I've got a job for you. You and your people. That is, it's about the 7 true kings.
Could you talk a little slower? I don't understand. I got the read on this character already.
Slower? Sure I can. Do you know what just caused this wave that stranded me here? Wiliord the Kraken, the 6th true king. With his breathing, he creates the tides, but you already knew that. Every child knows that. His arms stretch out to all the oceans, and once he moves them, a tsunami is created. Crazy, isn't it?
I guess so.
Enough chit-chat. So, when do we leave for Nysa?
Nysa? The old university?
That's why I'm here, silly. I want to accompany me to Nysa so that I can learn about the past of the true kings. I want to take a look at Asnediel the dragon, the 2nd true king of the world. You need to know that I'm a biologist from Gemarina, but I'm sure you've already mentioned that. I tend to repeat myself. Oh, do you actually want to know more about the 7 true kings? Sure you do. Sit down. I'm about to talk half a day, so sorry, my mind drifted. Where was I?
You said we should leave right now and not keep talking.
That sounds like me, so let's get going.
But where to? I thought there was no way to get to the sunken city.
I already told you, through the O'Grain Grottos. I know the way. Well, the only problem is the beast that blocks my entry into there. Well, that's not my problem anymore. It's yours. Let's go.
Quest accepted. Also, I just realized I never got a quest completed screen for that other one. So, I guess more on that in the future. Where am I going? Somewhere in that vicinity. Guess I'll drop down in the fields. There it is. Wait, I've been over there. That place was full of high-level enemies. And I'm still sitting on a Grimoire shard. And that'll do for now. Turn that off. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. To the lake. Pass. Do like a dry strike. Into the waterfall. And yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. As for whether or not this is a place I am qualified fighting in, that's another story. Apparently there's another entrance over there. Or that's something else entirely. Alright. Goblin Knights. They're sparkly. Good job, Cress. Weak to earth. It's not going to be easy taking these guys out. They're buffing. Get my healing on in advance. Because, yeah, they do way too much damage. Way too much. The Thralls can dispel. swap out or heal? Can try and get paralyzed down. I'm afraid of going into attack stance. Maybe I'll just keep up with the arms break. Okay, this is a little more manageable. As long as I get rid of their attack buff, they're not as much of a threat. So let's go right ahead and cleanse that. Oh, I didn't use arms break. I hit him with armor break. Well, alright. Better get poisoned down then. And Bethraz... Well, I can swap him out before he has a chance to get attacked. And that's good enough for me. Capitalize on that paralyzed damage up. Okay. Sienna's doing earth damage. I knew she had something. One's down, the other's gonna be quick pickings. Get the meter down. Does swapping out here allow me to save Third Eye? I don't know. I want to actually stall just to find out. Wait, you got Petal Storm active twice? How did that happen? Okay, I can save a third eye by swapping out. So, single turn buffs are fair game. That does make strategies a little bit more lenient. I don't need turns to line up perfectly on everything. But I do have to remember who has what buffs, because the preview does not show that. Branching paths. This is the dead end. Katana Master 3. Ooh, and it's a small crystal. Spearmaster's also pretty nice. Hello there. We have a wizard and a knight. So the knight is the one that uses an attack buff. I don't know exactly what wizard does. Both weak to earth. And I want to power up Sienna and use her Ultra with elemental effect. I can also put Heavy down with somebody. I think Bethraz has that. What do I do with you? Just some quick earth damage, I guess. Goblin Wizard, I shouldn't have to worry about attack buff because it's using magic damage. But yeah, break you. We're gonna cleanse that buff. Drop a cross slash. Good status resistance. I don't know what status it tried to apply, but it got resisted. Ah man, I miss having single target healing ever since Killian left the party. I don't think any of that's useful. Oh, right, that wasn't defensive break, it was offensive break. Alright. But this guy's weakened. We'll go in on the wizard. Victor, buff us up. And Bathraz has draw iron. That's 2 turns of heavy. Perfect. And just heal again. Play it safe. We do a little cross slash. This guy's moving again before Sienna gets a turn. So last chance to use that heavy debuff. Wait, that was the wrong skill. Derp. This drops me out of overdrive, but it's fine. Because this guy's gonna die in 1 hit. And I want to go for damage. Raw damage. Okay, we're faring much better on this visit than the last. Oh, that's a good reminder that I need to work on my equipment, because last time I changed things out, I didn't have access to a forge. HP drain 3, huh? Sounds neat. I'm gonna pass. Reduce cost of skills. That's good for, like, prepping for boss and unique monster fights, but I wouldn't use it the rest of the time, and the problem with that is I can't conveniently switch out crystals. I'm still gonna take it, though. I mean, TP being a per-battle resource means the limits really do only matter for bosses and unique monsters. Finding some new equipment here. I like what you have on right now, but I can swap it out next time I'm at a forge. Fast travel. And we are at the destination.
That vicious fiend I was talking about lies ahead. It's too strong even for you, but if you feed it this berry, you might stand a chance. I developed this berry for strong monsters like that. It weakens their body by a lot.
Okay, let's hope that works. Hello there. You look dangerous. Tad-Eye. Weak to earth, so can keep up with more or less the same strategy as before. Quick bit of damage. That was not very much at all. But is it only high mind? Okay, no, defenses are high across the board. The one-hit kill. I hate that for me. I hate that very much. Victor, get back up. That was a one-shot with attack break. What, is that just a scripted Oko attack? Because, like, Victor is one of my bulkier party members. Hit you with the other debuffs. Yeah, no, that did 2,000 damage. What is this guy on? That's what's going on. I was supposed to use the berry. I have to do it manually. Let's get this down first. Okay, it was not worth doing right now. Throw the berry. It didn't work. Okay. At least I know what went wrong here. and to lead with it this time. There we go. See, I got trolled by applying another attack break before the berry, so that it was fixed at that potency. So I can attack stance here, since the buffs are already applied. It is very difficult to tell how much of a fight I'm in for here with the health bar getting reduced by like 95% at the start. Let's get you paralyzed. And Rob does water damage. I gotta remember that. I don't really like decoy when you're in attack stance. That feels a little wasteful. It lasts 15 turns? That seems like almost an excessively long time. Okay, that was straightforward enough.
Good job, let's move on.
Hidden treasure. Where are you? Huh? Okay, that was weird. Go. 4 branches in the road here. Strike first sounds kind of neat. After this long, I'm still seeing new crystal effects. Gimme. Counter with TP regen, huh? It's kind of neat. Niche, but neat. I think I'd rather take the rogue's bonus. Heavy strike is good too. Where's this taking me? Alright, sounds like they don't want me here. I'll see myself out then. What's over to the west? can go in the water. Doesn't seem like a particularly good idea, but I can. Something's a bubbling here. Oh, would you look at that treasure. What's an earth belt do for me? Oh, it's just Earth Attack ++. And knowing the enemies around here, that's really helpful. But Thraz really does have the worst agility of the whole team, apart from Victor. Alright, Rob, I gave you the Earth Attack. You can be on the front lines now. Along with everyone else who can do earth damage. In fact, I may even include Amalia. Quick bit of rearranging here. And we're good to go. Okay, that was a lot of work to get another Phantom Cloak. But it's a straight upgrade, so I won't complain. Now let's get back to business. Wait, the back on land was over there. Okay. Is there something I'm missing here? Because the circle's still pointing over there. We do like an auto aura. What's that going on this map? Fast travel point. What's all this? An item would fit here. An item I presumably don't have. So that's a dead end. Let's see where the other road leads. Sacred water. I only had one of those berries. I don't think I can fight that. What gives? Why are you still pointing me here? Which direction does moving on entail? Because the lack of clarity there is becoming a bit of a problem. Ah, member of the Adventurers Guild. Let me help you with some hints about unique monsters. Firstly, if you're lucky, you can find a unique monster in the west of O'Grain. It's an alpha male. I've heard that all other enemies in the area disappear when it spawns. Secondly, people say a goblin takes its stroll somewhere in the northeast of O'Grain. Apparently it hates all goblins and wishes they were dead. Alright, useful hints. Interesting. I kinda like seeing another wind attack more. That's a curious feature of the cave. I was supposed to be doing, yeah. It's the quest marker. It is just lingering. I don't know what to make of that. But I mean, straight north is the one direction. I'm pretty sure I still haven't tried. Okay, we've been cutscened. That's a good sign. Who would have expected ruins so deep inside O'Grain?
Whoa, what madness! What does it say here? By the gods, I knew it! Nysa didn't sink by any misfortune. These ruins are the proof. They serve as an entrance to the bottom of the crater. However, they were built in time before Nysa's demise, so the soul... They were built in time before Nysa's demise, so the builders knew exactly what would happen to Nysa.
Does that complete the job?
We're not in Nysa yet, silly. Silly. Wait a second. Is that a hidden switch?
Huh?
The gate opened. There are 3 more gates. If the inscription here is to be believed, the switches are scattered all across Volandis.
You expecting us to find them all?
Of course, money's not an issue. Do I really have to repeat myself? According to the text, there's a switch in Rohan and the Fjordwoods and Perpetua.
Oh no. What do you think, Glenn? Should we go through with this trouble? We already travel a lot, so we might as well be on the lookout for these switches.
Wonderful. I'll wait here.
You want to wait here? I think Glenn meant we're going to look for the switches on the side. That could take weeks or months. We may never find them.
No problem. I practiced at waiting. It's one of the virtues of any good scientist, so I wish you good luck.
Somehow I feel sorry for her. Maybe we should look directly after all. Okay. You know what? We've been going for a while. I think this is a good place to end things off. So, thank you to everyone who stopped by. And we'll be back again soon with more Chained Echoes. Good night.